Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Humanity might have a chance, everyone. So, lately, Gen Z has been calling out the woke bullcrap that the woke leftists have been pushing out left and right. You know how it is. So, I found a video by the comment section with Brett Cooper, and we're just going to be reacting to it. I'm going to be giving my usual feedback, and it's going to be an awesome video. Oh, hey, where you going? Before you leave, there's a link in the description to my Wattpad profile. It'll take you to my my profile, and there you will find my latest and possibly greatest Wattpad stories. And I just want you to give it a like, read it, give your feedback on it. Leave a comment. You may have to create an account for Wattpad, but it's free and it's relatively easy to do. So just give it a try. For me, please.
Welcome back to the comment section. I'm Brett Cooper. So obviously, I am part of Gen Z. I'm 21, and I rag on Gen Z and my peers a lot. I think that there are a lot of problems with my generation, some that we can control and some that, you know, we can't just because of the time that we were born into. But anyway, there is a new trend going around on social media that might have actually given me some hope for the future of my generation. And we're going to talk about that today. But before we do, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to this channel if you have not already, and ring that notification bell so that you never miss a comment section or off the clock episode. Gen Z is making fun of the extremely progressive leftists. Like, literally. It is shocking, and I love it. Like, this one has almost 1 million views. We're just gonna get right into it.
I don't know. I guess I'm not woke, okay? Fine, you win with your gay stuff. That's what you want, right? To win.
So people are using this sound with a, you win with your gay stuff, maybe I'm not woke, and they're putting their own experiences as the caption. Obviously, I hate explaining jokes and trends, but for any kind of context, because I know some people are like, I don't really know what this means. That's what it means. So there's a lot of these videos. Like I said, this one has almost 1 million views. And they said, when people get mad at people for misgendering them, even though they didn't physically transition at all, which is obviously ridiculous. This person sadly turned off the comments, which bums me out because boring. Here's another video.
I don't know. I guess I'm not woke, okay? Fine, you win with your gay stuff.
Again, this person turned off the comments as well. Give me the spice. Let them fight. I want to see it. But okay, I'm just happy you're posting it anyway. It's like they're tired and they're just done, but they're still scared of seeing the responses from the little they-them gremlins whose entire existence like hangs on progressive politics. And I'm not just calling them gremlins. Like, there are literally people online who identify as gremlins or goblin self or fairy self, death self. I literally saw one last week who identifies as grass. You cannot identify.
We're gonna have people identifying as heroin
as an inanimate object. I know you might love your car, but you cannot be car self. The only acceptable thing is using Carzing, because buying a car can be a stressful experience, especially if you are a first-time buyer or have no credit.
I don't know. I guess I'm not woke, okay? Fine, you win with your gay stuff. That's what you want, right? To win.
This one actually does have the comments on, which I loved, and they are all aligned. They're all positive. Like, this person said, we're in a platonic arrow ace relationship, and the person said, y'all forgot about friends. My boyfriend described it as going so far left they've gone and started excluding people again. Yeah, like, yes, that is what we were talking about last week when it comes to women. Like, they care so much about feminism and progressivism that we have now started excluding women and erasing women once again, but they're so blind to that because they have like this one track current thing mind.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Another person said, not everyone fits into the same box. Well, the box is a 2D triangular circle at this point. Another person said, people will go lengths to say that they are not straight. Another person said they are literally invalidating themselves. I did not see a single negative comment under this video. People agree. It has all gone too far. They were all making fun of this ideology. They were saying people are just like insecure and sad and they're trying to label themselves to make themselves feel better. And these were all young people. These are all my peers and even younger. I was shocked. I genuinely was shocked. Here's another one.
I don't know. I guess I'm not woke, okay? Fine, you win with your gay stuff.
Now, this person actually did an explanation video afterwards to give a little more context. And apparently, like, her sister is raising her child like non-gendered, non-binary, and she was like, I love my sister, but it's just weird and it's gone too far, and kids need to be able to make their own decisions and just be kids. Again, that's shocking that that is a hot take, But that's kind of where we've gotten to in this world. Again, the comments were all positive. This person said, when they're trying to call moms birthers, somebody else said, I'm gay, but this community has gone way too far. Another person said, like, for real, cancel.
To get to the point where even, like, the people that this group is supposedly supporting, to even have them call you out on your crap is just saying something. It's, oh, jeez.
Me, I don't care. Another person said, I feel like this trend is bringing people with common sense to light, and I am here for it. Exactly. Yes. And that is my point in doing this episode and showing you these videos, because I know it can feel alienating. Like, I have been there, and I look at the people around me and I'm like, oh my God, like, every institution is pushing this. My friends are insane. Media is insane. TikTok is crazy.
Yeah, me too. I have also felt this way for a very, very, very long time. And honestly, the past 2 years have been refreshing. They've been really refreshing. And I've seen a lot more people with common sense, in lack of a better term, come out.
Share my values. That's why I wanted to start this show. This is why I'm so confident in speaking about my values, because I want to, be a person of relatability for people who might feel alienated. And I'm glad that other people are starting to speak up, because there are so many of us that just realize that this is absurd. It's ridiculous. This is not reality. This is not based in science or fact or anything. It is literally lunacy. And people are fed up. It is happening, and that's positive. There is something that is not part of that trend, but I just want to prove to you that, it's not just one thing. Like, people are making these videos. They are brave enough to post them, and it's important.
No!
I don't care.
There's a whole, like, genre on TikTok of, like, poly thruples or quadruples, whatever you want to call them, and they're trying to prove to everybody that they're very happy, and then you end up seeing, like, 2 months later, like, one of the thruple people being like, I'm so sad and I was so insecure and I hated it.
What are those, like, the type of people that, like, have met, like, multiple romantic relationships at one point?
So much. Anyway, it's like an entire genre on TikTok, and people are fed up with it because it's ridiculous. Somebody commented and said, I love being aggressively monogamous. Somebody said, anytime I hear the word polycule, I feel like I'm being shot in the stomach. Another girl said, the phrase ethical non-monog is my villain origin story activation phrase at this point. All right, here's another one for good measure. This guy's whole account is funny.
I'm pro-life. There's 2 genders. All lives matter. Women and men have equal rights. There's no such thing as systemic racism. Yes. COVID was made in the lab in China. I'm not vaccinated. Trump 2024.
Now, this guy makes a ton of videos like this, and I think that some of them are satire, but basically he is making fun of cancel culture. He makes fun of the incredibly polarizing sides of our culture right now.
I mean, if I'm being entirely honest, cancel culture deserves being made fun of at this point. Like, there's some points when they actually get someone who deserves it, but a lot of times it's ridiculous, and it's so full of crap. Let's see here. Hang on. This guy calling out all this crap is great. And it's so true. Everything he says is true. All of it. It's honestly incredible, and he is brave. I agree with Brett Cooper here. This guy is incredibly brave. Incredible.
This, and I think are satire, but basically he is making fun of cancel culture. He makes fun of the incredibly polarizing sides of our culture right now. And this one specifically cracked me up because the guy just doesn't care. I have no idea what his politics are, but he's willing to make a joke. He's willing to poke fun of these people. Like, Gen Z is insane. And the fact that we have been scared of getting canceled for years is absurd. Like, no, just say no. Don't apologize.
Yeah, we were like, there was a point in society where, like, we were scared for a long time. And we're like, there was another there at the same point, I was just unaware of it all. These last 3 to 4 years have just been like, have been when I discovered this, and just me seeing all this crap happen, and just essentially me getting involved. It's ridiculous.
We don't apologize for anything else. Like, our generation is wild, and the fact that we have, like, bent a knee to these people for the past 10 years is just crazy. One girl said, so we're the same, huh? Another one said, finally a creator I can agree with. Another person said, wow, you summed it all up. It is so simple. Again, every single comment was positive. People weren't even saying, haha, this is funny. They were saying, oh my God, like literally everything you said was accurate. Like, yep, you agree with me. This is wild. Like, I love this. Now, I highly doubt that the people making these videos, the people commenting are all super conservative or, you know, becoming like staunch Republicans, but I really don't care, and that's not the point. The point is that culturally, I think people are waking up to how absurd all this has gotten, and they are willing to call it out on social media, which is huge. Now, even The Hill sort of pointed this out, and this is getting a little more political, but I thought it was interesting. They wrote an article in November and said why Generation Z might not be as woke as most people think. They said, as researchers of the political attitudes of different generations, we think the portrayal of young voters as woke on all issues is wrong, particularly for those 18 to 24. This group, referred to as Gen Z, is not a monolithic group and has attitudes that run contrary to their depiction, which raises real questions about how they may impact politics in the 2022 midterm elections and beyond. They go on at the end and they say the results from our work suggest that there is a strong conservative element within Gen Z on policy issues and the role of women in politics, a shift to more traditional views among the male population. Illiberalism is also strong within Gen Z, both in male and females, which should be concerning to all Americans, coupled with the fact that President Biden's approval rating among Gen Z has dropped precipitously from the highs enjoyed by former President Obama. It is apparent both sides have mischaracterized this generation greatly. Now, this whole article, it's really funny if you want to go read the whole thing, because the author is kind of freaking out that Gen Z is not as progressive as everybody thinks. And they give a lot of stats that more Gen Z men are, you know, not in favor of expanding abortion rights, that more Gen Z men, you know, are wanting traditional women, that more Gen Z women are, you know, moving toward traditional gender roles, which is all like very cool and healthy. Those things are natural and biological and make common sense. So it is kind of funny because they're just freaking out. Anyway, politics aside, I think that Gen Z is just tired and fed up, and they are finding humor again. Like, thank God. That is the main point here. I don't care if we share the exact same opinions or values on politics, but together, we need to be able to acknowledge that progressives have gone off the rails. We need to be able to acknowledge that children deserve to be protected. We need to be able to acknowledge biological differences between men and women and other objective facts. Like, that is the important thing, and that is what I hope for Gen Z. We can disagree on other stuff, but we have to agree on those basic principles.
I agree with what she said, and it's good to see that Gen Z is finally like stepping up and doing something about the woke leftists. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please give me a like, subscribe, and definitely check out my Wattpad profile. There's not going to be new stuff every day, but I'm going to really get to work on it. Remember to click the link and give my story a read, create an account if you don't have one already, and give it a little star, and then give me a little follow, and then yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, guys.